Hello, my name is Ida Fernandez. I own 7.5 acres located in the area known as the 8.5 square mile area. I have spent over $175,000 in legal fees in order to defend my case against DERM, legal actions in court. All in efforts for me to execute an agreement to destroy my agricultural operations. Do not appeal to the 3rd District Court, because that was one of the things that I needed to agree to. Even though I have agricultural permits on a federal, state, and municipal level, they decided not to let me continue my agricultural operations. All this happening, and even though I have been requesting the DERM to provide to me in writing a wetlands determination, they were not able to produce it ever. Neither have they been able to produce it for me or to my neighbors in the 8.5 square mile area, now 4.5 approximately square mile area. So last year they asked the Department of Environmental Protection, who found that to come into my property. And they found that we do have wetland characteristics on my property. However, they found no reason for me not to continue my agricultural operation. The area has a wetland characteristic because of the continuous flooding that was inflicted in this area due to the lack of water management from the district. With South Florida Water Management and tells us that we are wetlands. This was not given in our deeds. This was not previously told to any of the property owners here in the 8.5 square mile area or the remaining residents here in the 8.5 square mile area. And my question is, we have 2 canals and 2 pump stations, including a protection levee in 4.5 square miles. It just makes me wonder, how do you build so much protection and flood protection in this community if this community was not to be here? This community needs to be let it flourish into what it has always been for the past 50 years, an agricultural community with residential properties.
I bought this property in June of 2005, and I sold my house that I had in order to establish an agricultural business. Went and got all my permits through the state and all governmental licenses that I would need, and I started establishing my nursery. After everything was completed, I even had, I think it was a $200,000 loan from the federal government, the USDA Farm Service Agency. And once everything was completed, I had a stranger at the gate, which I went to inquire, why he was there, and he stated that he was from Water Management, and that he urged me to contact Michael Spinelli from the Department of Environmental Resource Management, DERM, because I had illegally filled with mulch, and that my agricultural operations were illegal. So obviously I didn't contact anybody because I had all my licenses and everything. And
I have one question though. Did you get a permit to draw water from South Florida Water Management?
Yes, I did. I have a permit till the year 2027.
Do you also have a mortgage? Not only the federal government, but do you have a mortgage on your property?
I have a mortgage on my property for $240,000, besides the I think it's $230,000 that I have for the FSA. So
for the FSA. Do you pay taxes on this property? Have been paying taxes for this property for the past 5 years? And are you paying as a wetland property?
No, as
do
a
you
matter
have
of
the bills also?
And I was paying $746 of taxes.
And in no place does it say that you are a wetland?
No.
Did your deed say that you were a wetland?
No, and we had 2 closings, because we had the closing when we purchased and we had the closing for the agricultural loan. And
please state what is the last real estate tax that you received.
These are the 2008 taxes with a value assessed at $207,000. With my agricultural exemptions, I'm paying $1,844. And these taxes come from Miami-Dade County. So I want to know, either these are really expensive wetlands, or are we
Have
wetlands?
you ever gotten a determination from DERM or any other source, any other agency? Have they come to your property, done a study on your property, and specified to you Yes, ma'am, you are a wetland, and here are the papers. Has a determination ever been given to you by any agency, not only DERM?
No. We requested a determination because they state that they had done the determination back in 1999, and we never got anything. We got some spreadsheet that I guess of a drive-by study that they did, but never did they come on the property. And we've already gone to court, and we've lost our case in front of Judge Langer, who, told me I had a very strong case, but that he was ruling in favor of the county. So we have to destroy, and I'm sure that you'll have video somewhere of how my property looked before and after. So we've had to destroy our nursery operation. We're still in debt with the Farm Service Agency. We owe them, and we will be, I guess, in judgments or whatever, because we cannot continue to practice our agricultural use on an agricultural property that we're getting exemption on our taxes for and have all the licenses for.